You're tuned in to the DMV Hoops Podcast. The DMV Hoops Podcast is hosted by Chelsie Cross.
This is Jonathan Scribner, head girls basketball coach at St. John's College High School, and this is the DMV Hoops Podcast.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things basketball across the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia areas. And now, check out 2 days' worth of interviews from Mayhem On Military. Here's Chelsie Cross, Coach Logan Miller, Highland School.
It's Chelsie Cross with the DMV Hoops Podcast, and I'm at Mayhem On Military. I'm with Coach Logan Miller from Highland School. Coach, it's Mayhem On Military. It's early in the season, but what did you learn about your team today?
Yeah, it's a great experience for our guys, especially playing against a scrappy team like Friendship Tech. Just tells us that we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball late game, and we'll get better from today's game, which is a win for us experience-wise.
Nice, thank you. And then you played for Highland. So from your experiences as a Hawk player, how have you taken those experiences with your own personal coaching style to make this team as it is today?
Yeah, I think in the DMV area, coming off losing 5 starters, losing Nate, I think that we're looked at as an underdog, right? We kind of drop back down in everybody else's eyes. So I think just embracing the underdog mentality and showing everybody that we haven't dropped off and that we are still the best in the area. And, we're just going to continue to have that identity of being the underdog.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Coach Miller.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
St. John's players Giselle Grant and Camille Neesmith.
Chelsie Cross with the DMV Hoops Podcast, and I'm here at Mayhem On Military, and I'm here with
Giselle Grant
and
Camille Neesmith.
And you guys just had a fire, really electrifying game against Bullis. And can you guys tell me what it was like on the court and what that excitement was like? You guys were down, I think, up to like 16, and you guys came back and you guys beat Bullis, and it was so exciting. So can you just tell me what that was like?
I think as a team we just stick together, and we were already confident in what each other could do. So I think that's one of the reasons why we came back from that in like 5 minutes. And I just think we were just a team, played as a team, played together, and we had confidence in each other.
Yeah, I think us being like a younger team, we needed this win against a good team to show us what we can do for this throughout this season and what we're capable of.
And when Scripps calls a timeout, what is he telling you guys in the circle? What are other players saying to you guys to make sure that you guys can go out there and win?
His big thing is defense and our main principles, which is coming to the ball, stepping to the ball fakes and all that, choppy feet, loud on defense. So I think we just keep those core values in our head the whole time, and our teammates just encouraging words.
Yeah, what she said.
Sweet, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
From the snack bar, it's Kevin.
Hi, I'm Chelsie with the DMV Hoops Podcast, and I'm here at Mayhem On Military, and I have a very special guest. We have Kevin from the concession bar at St. John's. And how do you feel like the vibes are different here at Mayhem, at the concession stand, and during the games?
It depends on the game of the person that's playing. If it's St. John's against a great opponent, then we're busy because more fans come. But this tournament steps it up a notch because you've got 8 or 16 top 20 teams in the area. Like the matchup the girls just had with Bullis. Bullis is 4, St. John's is 7. That's a tough matchup. Top-notch teams. People that aren't affiliated with the schools will come to a game like that, which makes your snack bar better.
And most importantly, thank you for that, but most importantly, what is your favorite snack at the snack bar?
I think most people, their favorite snack is the Mama Lucia pizza. It's always fresh from them. We order it fresh. They bring it within 20 minutes of it being cooked. We put it on a warmer, and it's very good. And the price is right. It's only $4 a slice. So come on out and enjoy our snack bar.
Woo! Thank you so much.
St. John's College High School girls coach, Jonathan Scribner.
It's Chelsie Cross with the DMV Hoops podcast, and I'm here at Mayhem On Military, and I have a very special guest today. I am here with
Jonathan Scribner
from St. John's College High School's girls basketball, and it was an exciting game that we just witnessed. It was St. John's versus Bullis, and you guys were down, I think, up to 16, and you guys came back, and I just want you to tell me what that experience was like.
Well, definitely one of the most exciting games I've been a part of in a long, long time. We were down big, but we've always talked about it being a 4-quarter game, not a 3-quarter game. And one of our strengths is our conditioning and our depth, and trying to wear some teams down and hope that you can games are close or up a little bit going into the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is going to always be ours, and that proved out tonight.
And you saying that it's a 4-quarter game, not a 3-quarter game, do you guys have any quotes in the locker room that you say to represent that?
No, not really in the locker room, but it is absolutely a general theme with everything we do in the practice. Our conditioning, our pace, how hard, what kind of speed we want to play with. We want to be relentless for all 32 minutes, and with the goal of wearing down our opponent and playing a lot of players. And so it is definitely, we don't put a bunch of banners up about it, but everyone in that locker room knows exactly what we're all about.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Amir Brutley from Jackson Reed.
Hi, my name is Chelsie Cross, and I'm with the DMV Hoops podcast. Currently, I am at Mayhem On Military, and I'm here with Amir Brutley from Jackson Reed. And you guys had a tough game today. You guys had overtime against Bullis, and I'm just really curious. You guys are a public school, and we always see you guys in these types of tournaments. How do you feel joining these tournaments and getting to play outside competition?
I feel good. It's a good exposure thing. Put us on the map. We are public schools competing against private schools. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, and how do you feel like you played today and how the team played today and how you guys kind of like shone throughout overtime and throughout the regular game?
I feel like we played good majority of the game. We just had little minor mistakes that we could just fix up. That's all practice tape. And I feel like I could have played better. I ain't played as well as my ability.
And I feel like that's what these tournaments are about, getting to know your teammates, getting to know yourself, so that in March or in February these mistakes don't come.
Right.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mayhem on Military with Ryan Flood.
Hi, it's Chelsie Cross, the DMV Hoops podcast, and today I am here at Mayhem On Military, and I am here with
Ryan Flood.
And I was just wondering, what differences do you see between Mayhem On Military compared to the DMV Live periods at DeMatha?
Yeah, that's a great question. So DMV Live is an NCAA sanctioned live period, whereas Mayhem On Military specifically is just for the recruiting period. It's an opportunity to showcase teams prior to the start of their season. So it's a much more relaxed environment, significantly fewer regulations, significantly fewer opportunities potentially break a rule. It's an opportunity for us to do it for the culture and give players an opportunity just to get comfortable and get their sea legs prior to starting the season, where a lot of these games really do matter in terms of them getting a championship at the end.
And also, we had the girls' live period at Bullis. What was the importance of having Bullis St. John's, the only girls' game of the Mayhem On Military period? What was the importance of having that game today?
Certainly. It's an opportunity to highlight St. John's, especially with this being an event specifically for St. John's. And then obviously Bullis. Why not? It kind of ties the loop together between the live period and a recruiting period specifically for girls.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Father Judge fan Derek DJ Rivera.
Hi, my name is Chelsie Cross of the DMV Hoops podcast, and today I am here at Mayhem On Military, and I am with
Derek DJ Rivera.
And I heard that you have a player in the next game for Father Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm just wondering, what's the importance of teams from out of state, because y'all are from Pennsylvania? What's the importance of you guys kind of traveling around to play different games and get new competition?
I think it's excellent. It gives you a different demographic of coming down here to Washington, D.C., us being from Philadelphia. It gives your team exposure, too, as well.
And do you feel like these types of tournaments, these types of games allow your team and your son to get better?
Yes, for sure. Of course, coming and playing in this is a great environment, a bunch of good teams here. With our team being the best team in the state up in Pennsylvania, you get to come down here and play some of the best teams down here.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
No problem. You're welcome.
DeMatha's Danny Abbas.
Hi, it's Chelsie Cross of the DMV Hoops podcast, and today I am here at Mayhem On Military, and today joining me is Danny and Bass. You guys had kind of like, coming from behind, you guys won, and I just want you to kind of walk me through that process of beating Mount Carmel.
It was definitely a very aggressive game. We know we was getting ourselves into. It's going to be a very, blue-collar game, greedy game, make sure we fit to our coach's plan. We're going to come out on top like we did.
And I'm curious, because you had 2 fouls in the first quarter, how did you kind of change your defensive scheme so that you could still play well without fouling?
I just know to just stay off of gambling, be solid, trust my teammates, trust Hillside, and just trust my defense and stay in front of my man.
Sweet, thank you so much.
No problem, thank you.
From Spark DMV, Reggie Gardner.
Hi, it's Chelsie Cross of the DMV Hoops podcast, and I'm here at Mayhem On Military. Today I am with a Spark employee,
Reggie Gardner.
And I was just wondering, what is Spark and how can it be used in athletes' everyday lives?
I'll say that one more time. I'm sorry.
What is Spark and how can it be used in athletes' everyday lives?
So Spark is a training facility for all athletes at all ages and all levels. It's just a safe place for them to come and get better and, work on their games. And we also offer, boxing, yoga, strength and conditioning, as well as basketball. So.
Nice, so it's kind of like a place for wellness and a place to improve your skills.
Yep.
And where are you guys located?
We're located in Beltsville, Maryland, right off Route 1.
Sweet, thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Corey Copeland Jr. from Father Judge.
We're at Mayhem On Military, and I'm here with
Corey Copeland Jr.
And I know you guys just had a tough loss against Paul VI, but I'm just curious, which of these lessons is Father Judge going to take to Philadelphia and Pennsylvania for this season?
Paul VI is a good team, and they're top 10 team in the country, and there's no teams in our league that's good, so this is just going to be a good lesson. Just learn to play harder.
And when it's tough like this, how do you guys talk in the huddle, and how do you guys keep each other up?
We just got to stick together, don't get down on each other, just build each other up.
Sweet, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Jordan Smith Jr.'s father, Jordan Smith.
I'm Chelsie with the DMV Hoops podcast, and we're at Mayhem On Military. Today, I'm here with
Jordan Smith.
And I was just curious I've seen you here today, and I'm just curious, what inspires you about Mayhem On Military, and what about these matchups do you like?
Just good basketball in the area, good matchups and things of that nature.
And I'm assuming you're Jordan Smith, so I'm assuming your son is Jordan Smith Jr. How has it been to see him play, and how has it been to see him progress at PVI?
It's been wonderful to see him progress from a 9th grade to a senior, so it's been a blessing.
And what leadership opportunities do you think he's taken on with the team?
He's a senior, so we got to lead the young guys probably to a championship and everything, so, things like that.
Sweet, thank you so much.
All right, take it easy.
Coach Glenn Farello from Paul VI.
Hi, I'm Chelsie Cross with the DMV Hoops podcast, and we're here at Mayhem On Military. It's been a long day, and I have a very special guest with me. I have Coach Glenn Farello with Paul VI. And, Coach, you guys just played Father Judge, and you guys played very well. And I'm just curious, with these out-of-state teams and these tournaments, how does it tune you up for such a great conference like the WCAC?
Yeah, we try to really challenge our guys with a great non-conference schedule, a national schedule, and our kind of philosophy is iron sharpens iron, and I think it really does help us to get ready for our league, which I do consider the best in the country. So it's a lot of fun. What a great atmosphere tonight to come out in a showcase event like this, to be able to see where we stand, and I'm really proud of our guys to come out and make a statement the way they did.
Yeah, we've heard time and time again that the WCAC is truly the best in the country. I'm just curious because you have Jordan Smith Jr. and you have all these guys, and it seems like every year you have an all-star and a huge guy. How do you always manage those egos, but also those talents with each other?
Yeah, we talk about our team culture a lot and how important it is, and they all kind of want to share in it together. And I think that's what's really important is finding guys and they want to be part of something bigger than themselves. And it's always been that way with all their players, all the All-Americans we've had, all the great players that have gone on to do great things. They all do it for each other and fight for each other and play for each other. And I think once you establish that, you have great kids like that and great families, it just kind of grows and kind of feeds itself, if you will.
And Paul VI, it seems like you guys are always in the championship. You guys are always doing well. What's next, and what does success look like for you guys this season?
Yeah, we just want to be the best versions of ourselves and find ourselves. The month of December is kind of really growing and developing and finding out where we are and what we need to work on to get better. And so we're excited about the challenges that we have coming up. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to be playing our best basketball at the end and giving ourselves a chance to win a championship. And you don't always walk away with the hardware, but if you give everything you got and you do it for each other, then good things tend to happen for you.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
You got it. Thank you, Chelsie.
That's part 1 of the DMV Hoops podcast, live from Mayhem on Military. Stay tuned for part 2, releasing December 15th. You'll hear from Donnie Lynn, Capitol Hoops president Mark Stern, Eli McQueen, former Georgetown Hoya and current Bishop Ireton coach Dwayne Bryant. All this and more coming your way on December 15th, thanks to our tournament sponsors, Spark DMV, Team Koki, Potomac Pizza, Victory Over Resistance, Quantum Financial Advisors, The Athlete Amplifier, and the DMV Hoops Podcast. You're tuned in to the DMV Hoops Podcast. Thanks for listening.